Hello, my name is Jannis, and today we are talking about pollutants affecting surface and groundwater and the corresponding regulatory standards set in the Priority Substance Directive and the Groundwater Directive. A fitness check found that the EU legislation is broadly fit for purpose. However, there's the legal obligation to regularly review the list of priority substances and groundwater pollutants to ensure that they are in line with all of the available innovative technologies, which would mean the maximization of societal and environmental benefits. That is why the European Commission has opened a public consultation to get a feedback from European stakeholders, and Water Europe was one of them. According to the European Environmental Agency, 38% of our water bodies are under stress because of diffuse pollution. Sometimes these pollutants are reaching our waters unintended, sometimes intended, but what they all have in common, these industrial chemicals, pesticides, pharmaceuticals, heavy metals and microplastics, is that they pose serious risks on our environment, biodiversity, human health and society when exceeding certain thresholds. So the review of this directive is assessing the list of pollutants and also how much of them are acceptable to not pose any serious risks. To tackle these pressures, Water Europe has identified several challenges in which immediate action would lead to a substantial contribution to several EU strategies, such as the EU strategic approach to pharmaceuticals in the environment, the EU biodiversity strategy for 2030, the Zero Pollution Action Plan and the European Green Deal. We have indeed identified several substances to include in the list of pollutants for surface water and the groundwater annexes for groundwater. But besides this technical part, Water Europe has also given out some complementary options. For example, the need for an evaluation of the constantly produced EU guidance documents and the possible adaptation to member state needs, the potential of digitalization for data collection, data management, data sharing, data utilization and transparency, the importance of public and private financial investment, and the exploitation of synergies and avoidance of counterproductive measures with other legislation and strategies for a holistic approach towards the reduction of pollution in our European water bodies. One of the more problematic substances is the chemical group of PFAS. The problem is that our urban wastewater treatment plants can't remove the chemical completely, so that's why it constantly ends up in our drinking water.